Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here, and welcome to another hot lap battle. And this time we are pitting finally two of the rarest and most powerful Lamborghinis ever produced, the Lamborghini Veneno and the Lamborghini Centenario. Now, I would include the Lamborghini Aventador SV, however, as some of you guys may know, unfortunately, the SV performs inaccurately due to the incorrect weight applied to the car in Forza Horizon 3. Anyways, looking at the stats of the two Lamborghinis, we can see that both the Veneno and Centenario have very similar performance index, with the Veneno being a hair better in acceleration. The Centenario then takes the advantage back by even less than a hair in speed. However, the Centenario's PI suffers the most by 8 points at 956 to the Veneno's 964. Now, looking at the real performance figures, both cars are all-wheel drive, both are powered by the same engine. However, the Centenario is pushing 20 brake horsepower more than the Veneno, but even with all the aerodynamics equipped on the Veneno, it does surprisingly weigh roughly 150 pounds less. So now it's time to bring these two cars around our test track, but the format this time will be slightly different to how I've done the hot laps in the past. This time I'll do an impressions lap of both cars first, then put the final hot lap side by side for a complete comparison. So first up, the Lamborghini Centenario. Okay, so I'm in the Lamborghini Centenario right now, and right off the line, of course, the launch is absolutely superb thanks to the all-wheel drive that the Centenario possesses. And I have to say, this Lamborghini Centenario is relatively quite easy to drive, and that's because most Lamborghinis that have recently come out have been a lot easier as opposed to the older ones back in the 80s and 90s, and that is simply because there's so much technology that's been inbuilt into these newer Lamborghinis. As I go wide here, they've just been so advanced, and they have to compete with all the oncoming supercars that want to rival against Lamborghini. So Lamborghinis want to make the best handling cars as well, not just brute force. And I have to say, going around these corners, I'm exiting at full throttle. The throttle response, absolutely fantastic, and the steering, not the absolute sharpest, and that is simply because of the all-wheel drive. I wouldn't say understeer, but definitely doesn't give you the full turning radius at the fastest speed. But anyways, now I'll move on to the Lamborghini Veneno, and I'll give you guys an impression on that particular car. Okay, so now I'm in the Lamborghini Veneno, and right off the line, again, same as the Centenario, very easy to launch thanks to the all-wheel drive system that the Veneno possesses, and going around the corner, absolutely easy to control as I go just a bit wide, but this doesn't matter anyway because it's just the impressions lap. And I have to say that despite how aggressive the Veneno looks, it's even easier to drive than the Centenario, but not by much, only a little bit. And the cornering is even tighter than the Centenario, given that this is an all-wheel drive car, and the speed is slightly faster than the Centenario as well. So all in all, this car is just slightly packaged a little bit better, a little bit faster than the Centenario, but that is just how I feel anyway from my first lap of the Veneno. But now I'll put the hot lap that the Veneno and the Centenario did in a side-by-side comparison to see which one is the fastest around our test track. So now it's time to see where the Lamborghini Veneno and the Centenario place in our current leaderboards, where some of the fastest supercars have gone around our test track. With the Lamborghini Veneno clocking a time of 53.387 seconds, it's currently ranked itself at 9th position, just slightly slower than the Aston Martin Vulcan, and the Lamborghini Centenario clocking a lap time of 53.820 seconds. It's actually faster than the Bugatti Veyron Supersport, but slightly slower than the Radical RXC Turbo. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this hot lap battle. If you guys did, make sure to give this video a like, and I know some of you guys have been requesting for some supercars to be on here, and don't you worry guys, all of those supercars that you have requested for will be featured somehow or some way in the hot lap battle. Don't worry, I have not forgotten about any one of your requests, and if you would like to see more Forza Horizon 3 content done by myself, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell next to the subscribe button as well. Anyways, I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.